In the beginning of the story, a random voice asked a guy named Dave why he built a maze. Devo gets mad at interviewer, but he replies that he wanted to do something great, and if he would be allowed to finish it, he would take responsibility of all the people who died because of him. But what really happened, we need to see that the story takes us a few days back when Annie, who is Dave's girlfriend, returns home from a business trip. When she enters in the Dev's room, then Annie can see a structure made of boxes had appeared in the middle of the apartment from which her boyfriend's voice is heard, and from inside that box her boyfriend Dave's voice can be heard. Dave tells Annie that he built a maze and plans to keep in the house for a while longer. She thinks the cardboard structure is just the another weird deal thing, so Annie doesn't even react to it and goes to the shower. After a while, Annie returns to the living room and asks how long Dave has been working on the maze. He responds that he has been inside for 3 days and cannot get out of because he got lost, and he offers to just destroy the structure, but Dev refuses to break it because he spends so much time to creating all the structure in a very excited mood, and he wants to go inside the cardboard maze, but Dave stops her to doing this because structure is not yet completed, and it can be very dangerous, and he calls him a jerk and starts shaking Demise. The sounds coming from the underboxes, but now sounds coming from the boxes. It seems that an earthquake happened inside the box. Dave got very panic and asked her never to do that again, and he is annoyed and wanted to break the maze, but they asked to find another way out and to call his friend Gordon. After Gordon's arrival, Dave tells him about the maze and says that he started building it from the middle but eventually got lost. Gordon is very suspicious of Dev's story, but gets it, your dad maze so much bigger from the inside, and he thanks Gordon for coming to visit his friends, and the ironic begin to discuss how the devil live inside that maze. Dave from the inside of the box says that he has not eaten from a long time. This word seriously disturbs Annie, and she asked Dave if he is sure he is all right. He confesses that he hurt his hand. Gordon tries to leave the boxes up so Dave can get out from them, but he says that he firmly nailed them to the floor, but Dave stops all of them. Gordon starts knocking on the boxes, but Dave totally lost in the maze. In all this investigation, some of the Gordon's friends also joined them. Do you apologize to Annie for not able to get out of the maze? Dev says that he is missing her, to which she replies that she miss him too, but now Annie decided that she will go inside the maze and take out her boyfriend very safely. Everyone in the room perceives this as a green light, so that only the bum remains outside, and started entering in the maze. Once inside, they are surprised to find that the maze really was much larger than and it looked from the outside. These friends make their way further along the cardboard and admire with delight what they managed to build all this time. Each room inside the mess is decorated in a different style. There is a room decorated with the playing cards and a corridor with the walls in the form of piano keys, but now they find themselves in a room filled with the paper. At the end of the room, there is a cardboard head that spews out a variety of paper and origami. Suddenly they are attacked by a giant origami in the form of large red bird. To avoid getting attacked or even buried under the level of paper, they all climb into the head of the cardboard statue and get out in another room. Harry, who is one of the reporters, sees the movement and tries to record an interview with Annie, in which he asked her when do you manage to learn how to bring an animated object to life, and wonder if her boyfriend is alive or not. But now interrogation is interrupted by Jane bursting into the room. She accidentally stepped on a trap and sets off a mechanism made of a cardboard which cuts off Jane's head, but instead of a blurred thread started coming out from her neck. Horrified by what happened, the goop run further through the maze while everyone tries to figure out why Dave created the deadly obstacles, but now they are attacked by a giant monster, and the monster starts chasing everyone else. Suddenly Dave joins them and takes them to another room which is made up of optical illusions. He tells his friend that they should not have entered the maze, but unfortunately they all stuck in that. Now that monster enters in the room and begins chasing them. Having overcome the trap, all of them with the day fall into the another pipe and find themselves in a new room in human form. After flying out from the tube, they all became the cardboard, but that dangerous monster also follows them after that. They fall into the another 5, but now luckily they all converted into their human home. Foreign